Greetings and welcome to Matrix Unlocked presentation number 12. It's now 7:30 in the morning, which is not a time of day I often see. But I suddenly woke up and there, fully formed in my mind, was the basis of this video. This is how it works. I don't dream. I just as soon as I wake up, these downloads just come. Now, a year ago, I had not even heard of the term facepalm, and I think that's basically because the speed these downloads come is so quick. It's a job to even sort of keep up with it all, and I'm pretty certain that I never say all I want to say in any of these presentations, but we'll give it a go. So facepalm is basically, and straight away that led into the whole series of sci-fi films called Alien, Aliens, Alien Resurrection and so on. It is showing you right there in that film, in so many ways, what is actually going on. As long as you stand back. I mean, it is often said that the truth is put out there in films, and I think this is a perfect example of it. When you think about what you have there, you have these hostile creatures that come from some unknown area, very different from us in their nature and in every other aspect. And they plant a seed within inside you. They cover your face, so you're blinded, and they take possession of you basically, and you become a host that is going to place this seed inside you, which will then burst out, and it'll be the end of you. But let's look at this alien creature in a little bit more detail. You'll notice the reference straight off to the long-headed skulls of these things, and think straight away of these Paracas skulls and how different they are, and how it's been shown that the DNA is of a non-human origin. Also with this alien creature, within its mouth, there is like a tongue with yet another nasty little bite to it as well. So everything it says, everything it speaks, is just pure poison to us. You'll notice also that the blood is acidic, so its very nature is acidic. It is a predator that will use humans as hosts for its own ends and to create its own empire. Notice also the actress in all the films, Sigourney Weaver, and I would suggest that the name is a sojourn, a journey, and it's weaving a story. And then the character, Ellen Ripley, well, you've got your L and N encapsulated in the first name, and Ripley, rest in peace. And what is a Lee? Is a clearing, normally a grazing area for sheep. So again, the names. Now you can see this character as the divine feminine because she stops this alien every time. She's also supported by our favourite again, the actor Michael Bain, who's playing Corporal Hicks. And the divine masculine does cause indigestion and a hiccup to the plans of this alien. But you'll notice also in the second film, Aliens, that you have these Marines who are pretty useless and put into a situation that they are not experienced in or trained in, and are a complete disaster. And this thing cannot be contained. There is also another series of films that links into this called Predator, and again a very big clue in that name as to another aspect, particularly with the paedophilia side of things, They are predators. But like all stories, they're always twisted, although they do show the truth. So we must separate the two aspects here. You've got your aliens. You've also got these warlike predators who are not exactly a friend of humanity, but of the two, if you show that you're worthy, they will respect you, as is shown in the Alien versus Predator film. Notice also in that one you have an underground base and a reference to a pyramid. I should also point out as well, when we look at the Aliens film, the sort of mother creature of these aliens, there is always an underground nest where these seeds, these eggs are produced, these seeds and being ideas. Because it's metaphorical, it's not a physically planting an egg by covering your face. It is done through the media, and it is planting an idea inside you. So you do what they want and believe what they want you to believe and believe the scripts that they tell you. I'm not used to being up this early. But these downloads, I feel like I'm going to burst if I don't get this message out. It's clearly, hey, look, don't shoot the messenger, you know. But yeah, there's so much to these sci-fi films that are worth looking into. Although they're not literal, they are still telling you what is happening, and it always worth looking very closely at the character names and look at the underlying story to all these things, not the literal story. This is a big mistake made even with the Bible, because that too is not a chronological, literal story. This Jesus character is an archetype. And you'll notice in that particular story, Judas, who betrays this Jesus, is a representation of the star sign Scorpio. Now, a scorpion's sting looks like a kiss. You'll notice in the Aliens films, this tail, you have to watch for this tail on this creature, and it is telling a tale through the media and rewriting history as it goes. But it will whip, and it will sting, and it will slash as well. It's a very nasty thing indeed, and it is showing you this in all these films. Anyway, I think that's all I want to say for now on this. I'm bound to have thought of something afterwards, more on this, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, so we'll get this presentation out there, and thank you to all the lovely comments I've had, and thank you for your continued support. And I have to say it, don't I? Please like, comment, subscribe and share. Thank you.